Dear sweet holy curs, may your people's steeple be deeply embedded in my memories. For I wish to forever gaze upon my mind face, your mind face, in the steeple deeple people deeple.
People Depot.
The people depot. Amen.
Oh, holy curs. Last night I dreamt of myself flying through the pillows of clouds in the sky as a bird with the face of myself and the body of a bird. What's up with that? Did you send me a vision? Let me know. I'll be a bird. Thank you.
Oh, holy curs. I would kill for you, and I will die for you, but I won't lie to you. I don't know who you are yet, but you seem important, and I like people who are important. I consider myself important, and you've made the list. There's two of us. Welcome. It's pretty good. It's great. I won't lie to you. Oh, holy curs.
Hey there, Curs. This is Kermit the Frog here. And I just wanted to say that you make sunshine and rainbows, and now that I broke up with Miss Piggy, I don't have to deal with any of her shit, which is great. So thanks, Curs. And why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Thanks, Curs. Frog. Kermit.
This is evil Kermit. The leopards, the dreamers, and cheese. Nailed it. That's just a direct quote from the movie.
Episode 30 of the Kain Campaign. I am your DM, David, and this week I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm Patrick. I play Hoodie and or Dapperton.
Did I ask you to introduce yourself? Just kidding, go, thanks.
And
sorry!
And I'm Dan, the sassy one. I'll be playing Simon, who's a human and also a rogue.
And he's...
Sassy.
And...
Sassier.
Spectacular.
Spectacular.
There it is.
Spectacularly sassy.
Sassy, spectacular.
I'm super naked, and my name's Steven, and I'm Window. Yep.
Alright. Glad we established that.
I am Sean. I play the human druid, Locron, who can take various shapes and sizes to suit your needs. And my needs, mainly.
Well,
gross.
Sometimes my needs.
Yeah.
Locron, you've rebooted and are now doing your... thing. Whatever that may be.
Oh!
Not quite sure.
Doing my Locron Showcron.
Yeah, the star of the show.
And you're off Blowcron, right?
Yeah.
Gokron.
But you are going, and the road ends pretty abruptly. Actually, all of a sudden
fly away. You're like the ET of our.
Yep. So
how could you go, Kron?
To describe this, you are all of a sudden the trees just sort of part, and you see a vast canyon in front of you. You look to your left, you look to your right. You can't see the end of the canyon. It goes on to your left and your right in both directions for as far as you can see. Towards the front of you, it's probably about 100 feet across. We'll say 60 feet across. And you look down, it's very deep. You can see the bottom. It's very dark. You can't make out anything clear about it. But the roots actually just sort of, the roots of all of the trees just sort of end at the canyon.
The Hoodie looks to Locron, the new 2.0. 2.0 Kron.
2.0. Hang it!
Gotcha. Yeah. And he says, you know, Locron, I made this when I was in my prime. I was so large, I circled the whole world, and I was one big hog. So, I'm pretty cool.
And then one big hog?
One big hog.
One big hug.
So I'd like to roll deception.
Big hog.
Because he does not know whether he ever did that, but maybe.
Okay.
So self-deception is really what it is.
I want to believe it.
All right, it's my deception.
That is a 22.
Oh, I buy it.
A deception?
I mean, if you guys want to insight on this, or if you
So
just want to take
you were
him at
telling
his
us
words.
that you were so massive you hugged the world?
Yeah, this canyon was made by my body
If
when I
you
was
want
so
to
big.
see if you believe him, you can roll insight, but
I'll just accept it.
yeah, it's not super important.
I
Well,
believe
it doesn't
you.
matter to you.
No.
Unwillingly,
How
I
long is
believe
this
you.
canyon across? I just want to blow
It's about 60 feet across.
Oh, what's my thing? Is that a thing?
You can fly. I believe you can fly 30 feet a turn, so you would.
I get halfway across?
I mean, for in one turn, and then the second turn you go all the way across, but leaving your compatriots on the
Well,
other
I'll go
side.
to the other side and see what's there.
Okay.
I'll be halfway across.
So
now.
you completely go up in the air and over.
Locron, sorry, not Locron, Window.
Yes?
You should take some of take my never-ending handkerchiefs and
Oh.
put it across.
Hoodie wraps up the handkerchiefs with his tail and then bites Window's butt as he exits the.
And then the handkerchiefs start on fire. Thanks a lot, Cody.
Fuck you, Roku.
All right, so roll a strength check, and then Simon roll a handkerchief strength check to see if they can resist his fire.
What is it, just a 20?
Just a D20. Let's see it.
Ooh.
That fire's based on strength?
No, you're trying to hold on to Windows bags.
Uh,
17.
17. All right, you do a good job. Window, you go across. Do you want to do any trick flips or just straight no frills?
Not frills.
Okay, you no frills.
Never Windows way.
Across, you land on the other side of the canyon. Look around. It looks very similar to the side of the canyon you were just on, where there is now a bit of a road, but it's pretty densely overgrown.
Road, though.
Yeah, I mean, you guys were on a road before, sort of.
we found that road.
Yeah.
But we just crossed, but we were walking that direction, right? And now we're...
You were in the cart, your cart that was being pulled by your
The
bees.
road
Well-
of Elder Window.
Silver Garbage Boy comes out... sure.
You almost told me you liked it, and then you
Garbage
thought
Boy,
about it.
maybe. Silver Garbage Boy comes out of a window, and he's like, perhaps, Window, if you prayed to the wind spirit right now. Ooh! Yes! And Window prays, and he chants, bees! Come on! Come on, bees! Yes! Yes, bees! Come on! Yes! Bees! Come on!
I'm sorry, are you praying or masturbating?
I'm praying, and my bags are like reverberating, and shaking, like crazy, and like the ground's kind of shaking, and like whoa, like animals and the birds and the bugs are freaking
Wouldn't
out.
the wind be shaking?
And the wind is blowing really windy.
All right, make a charisma check
All
since
right,
your
all right.
wind is
Yeah,
related
yeah,
to.
I described it, so that means even if it's bad, it's good.
And if you have religion, you can. Add.
Oh, that was bad.
This is how you crash an airship.
3.
Come
on! Sounds like Job now.
So
yeah.
it doesn't super work. You
Give me a sign. Anything.
wait for it. So you only window you see, but you more perceive it mentally. The canyon is not what it appears to be. The wind spirit,
Indiana Jones' Last Crusade?
maybe.
Oh.
You're not sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I throw some bees down on it.
You just
They
plop.
Yeah, just like Indy throws the sand, man, just like the bees.
Pocket bees!
Yeah.
The bees fly, and you're like, oh, Window! And then you fall off.
So the moment that your bees hit the floor of what would be open air, they seem to impact like ground that is very clearly there. Yeah, they spush apart into
Splush.
weird smushes.
Splush.
And so all of a sudden, the air that was there that seemed very dark and dank in this canyon just sort of glows with a bright green light. And it begins to glow brighter and brighter as the crystalline form spreads through this canyon off to the left and the right as far as you can see. And then the roots that had emanated from the canyon begin to spread out and actually grow around Window's bags and Hoodie then, who is like still sort of wrapping Window's bag slightly, and Locron and Simon in the carriage on the other side of the canyon. And you see also Briar, who had been comatose basically up until this point, catatonic, he's also starting to get wrapped up by these glowing green roots, and you begin to almost have like an out-of-body experience, all of you. You're like looking back on yourself, your sleeping self, as you're very slowly, you feel a tugging at your feet, or in Window's case, your bottom bag.
Or tail.
Hoodie doesn't have, like, feet?
No,
ever?
I'm not gonna be a lizard. I'm a snake.
Okay. And so, yeah, you get snaked by the back of your tail.
Thank you.
Yeah. Always special. You're just, yeah. But, so, you all experience this out of body as you're just, like, your consciousness is being pulled from your physical form into this canyon by these strange living roots, and you go down into the darkness, and all of a sudden you see like dark shapes floating past, swimming past your vision, like fish or eels or something very weird. And
Brothers.
You recognize Thomas over there, Thomas the fish.
Yes,
yeah.
the fishy.
Do I recognize any of the barracudas I've used in the past?
You see some barracuda shapes that you think you might know, but you're not entirely sure.
I just kind of point like.
That'd be awkward if you said hi and they weren't that barracuda.
Yeah.
But I own it. You know, I'm in it. I'm in the moment.
You're just in it.
Barracudas.
But yeah, and then you like this seems to take forever in your consciousness, and you sort of blink out and blink back into existence, and the roots are no longer around your feet or bags or tail, and instead you find yourselves standing upon this same green crystalline ground, but just stretching now in every direction, just as far as the eye can see. Even it seems the air itself off in the distance is taken up by this crystal. But as you sort of move your head back and forth, you see all the colors of the spectrum glinting in this crystal. As
So
you
what's this like? What's the source of light? Like, what's the sky like?
the sky is a very faint shimmer of green up in the distance. Like
I think for any question that is, what is in this place, it's probably gonna be crystal.
Crystally.
Very crystalline. Crystal light, crystal sky.
Crystalline.
Yes.
and booming out of the nothingness and everythingness of this crystal, you hear, "Finally, I haven't snared you. The parasite feeding off my intellect, draining my mental defenses, and endangering all that is life."
Whoa!
It's probably Simon. They're talking
Yeah,
to
was it
Simon.
me? Sorry, I'll stop.
Simon, let me look within you. No,
Oh.
it is not. I am speaking of the amber parasite.
Don't know the fellow.
You.
Oh, fuck. I thought it might be me.
He called your bluff.
Shit.
I did not imagine that one would be stupid enough to accept this parasite willingly.
Did you have to pause? Like you were going to say stupid. Why did you have to pause?
I know everything and I know what you are going to say, so I do not wish to betray my
Potato.
mind.
You didn't know. Yeah.
But you
Gotcha.
said it. You literally thought it and said it at the same time.
Technicalities.
Oh, hey, wind spirit.
Yo!
And out
You
of
guys know each other.
I shall
For sure!
I shall
Butler?
I shall take a form more comprehensible to your mortal minds. And the rocks pile, like the crystal like breaks apart partly in front of you and stacks itself into what looks like 3 bags with a crystalline tricorn hat on top of it.
Ooh!
It says, "Window, your patron, the wind spirit, and I are bros.
I know! Yo!
We are both of the same psionic cloth.
Yeah!
I am the living gate, a relic of a time past, destined to protect the universe from the chaos of nothingness."
Ooh, cool!
Yes, it is cool.
Yes!
Yes. And-
Maybe!
But it is one among you who has, well, I mean, we know who it is.
Is it me?
All right, yes. Don't talk about the snake in the room.
I think it's me.
Simon, I respect your work that you've done for the Wind Spirit in the name of psionics,
Oh, thank you.
but it is another who has.
It's me. All right. Well, what do you want?
You have been the amber. Hold on, I have to see if I wrote this.
Let me check my notes.
It's been a while since I've delivered this speech.
It's a very important speech to deliver, lots of important exposition, so you know. This crystal parasite inside of you has many faces, and the topmost bag turns to Locron, and it says, and you have seen the many faces of this crystal.
Are you sure?
Yes, the blue.
Good.
I'm glad.
Every facet of this gem represents a different prism through which the magical energy of the world is refracted. Some unknown being is attempting to siphon off the magical energies from this world, one of which is my mental capacity.
I thought you knew everything. Who is this unknown person?
If I knew, it wouldn't be unknown.
And you know everything, right? No!
Come on!
I know what you're thinking. I can read your thoughts, as well as the thoughts of those you have with you. And the hat sort of points and looks at Simon and goes, Yes, Simon, your collection may be more wild than you understand. I fear for you.
Oh, I don't know. They all have labels.
Yes, they very well may. We'll see how that goes for you.
Yes, I suppose we will.
This is some foreshadowing.
Yeah,
Yes.
some serious foreshadowing. Locron.
Maybe.
You alone have the gift to find this crystal face that is the true embodiment of nothing. I was built to hold its manifestation behind me, but with the gems sucking my life force from me, I may not be able to hold it for long.
I am Locron, insert organic matter.
The blackness of the ziggurat, Locron.
Woo!
Maybe.
Perhaps you know.
As Zigger thought so.
Whoa!
The world will not be safe until the source of this blackness is brought into the light and annihilated. It must be found, and you are the one to do it.
Most likely.
You must figure out who it was who placed this amber parasite of a crystal at my being.
Why?
Because that will lead you to who is behind this terrible scheme.
Oh!
I
You
thought
just
brought
simply
us here.
follow clues. I was the one who brought you into the psychosphere, but
Is that a clue?
I mean, no, you're in the psychosphere right
Let's
now.
start though. Start early. Start hard.
Yes, your detective skills will be tested greatly.
I look forward to the opportunity.
Yes. And so you are, as you're having this conversation, Briar is still sort of catatonic in the corner, and he begins to retch and heave over, and he coming out of his mouth are just black amber, like they're gleaming with amber points along them, tentacles and like eels and various like strange, almost like tapeworms coming out of his mouth, and he begins vomiting up, and they land upon the crystal ground and begin like burrowing into the crystal and like cracking it along the edges and go. And the great booming voice says, "You must leave now and take your infected with you, lest the blackness come through and destroy us all."
That's like crystalline structure for like, not cool, bro. Like you brought this guy to my house.
Not
and he
to be
fucking
that guy,
barfed.
but didn't you bring him here yourself?
I didn't know he was such a pansy.
I thought you knew everything.
Come on!
I don't know everything. I simply know what is in your mind. I'm not a god. I was simply made by one.
Tell me what I need to know. Tell me what I need to know now.
Yo!
I told you that you need to find out who is placing these gems of destruction.
Oh, yes.
The prisms of arcane siphoning. That's not their real name. It's just a description. You can call them whatever you want.
And you are.
The Living Gate.
Okay, I thought so.
It was created by the goddess Timora herself to protect against the nothingness that seeks to eat the world.
Well, didn't ask for your life story.
Yes, you did. You
Time to
basically
go.
did.
Seems like an overshare.
It says, all right, fine, I'm out. And the green slowly starts to fade, and the black shapes that were sort of swimming across your vision earlier begin to show up again. And
Can I engage in snake talk with them? It's a special snake sign language that you do with wavy body parts.
all right.
All right.
What snake sign language are you attempting to say?
Well, I wanna. It's a subtlety.
It's
a
ASL,
difficult
American Snake Language.
snake language. Yes, it's a subtlety. But I basically want to get is like, is this like for legit?
From you want to ask these shadowy shapes that may or may not be fish or eels.
Whether
If
this shit that we just saw was legit.
Okay, roll, I guess.
Charisma,
No. Most certainly not charisma.
dexterity.
Yeah, because
roll-
you're wiggling.
I want you to roll an animal handling first of all.
Yeah.
Whoa! All right, don't go labeling animals. Am I an animal, David? Am I? Maybe.
Bad. End of episode. No, just
Whoa!
Well, you don't have any hands.
Rusty.
you get nipped on the tail by these black shadowy figures, and actually as it then swims off into the distance, you start to realize all around you that the greenness of this place has been replaced by a different sort of dark greenish blue, and you realize all of a sudden that you are in water, and the only light source is coming from the faint memory of this green crystal, and hoodie is still flaming, but it's not being affected by the water in any way. You're sort of like,
Am I boobling?
no, not. It's almost like the water doesn't affect you. You're like in some sort of other.
I'm super cool.
You're ethereal of some kind. And now you see, not projected in front of you, just in front of you, a vast seascape with a sunken ship and various caves and coral and eels and
octopi
octopi
with Bowie knives.
with buoy knives. Shout out to an idea that you had in a different campaign.
Yeah, that they just recently listened to. Probably, hopefully, listen to my campaigns. Guys.
Shout out to our own campaign.
Yeah. Go on.
So
Give me more to bastardize.
that's what you see, and there's a rustling in your tunic, inside of your tunic,
Ooh.
where you're
Should we leave for this? Or?
you realize that like the pocket that you normally keep your tinctures in seems to be like much fuller than usual.
Interesting.
And you open it up and you see that hanging instead of the tincture bottles you have the horned head of Arkmodo and the disheveled head of Dakin Stormsbane, just like, and Dakin's eyes blink open and he goes, where am I? What is going? And he looks up at you and goes, you.
Well, hello, little friends. Welcome to the ocean.
The ocean?
Sure.
What in the wind spirit's name am I doing in the ocean?
Well, you weren't in the ocean, then I brought you here. And now you're here.
And you,
Simon, are you going to introduce us?
Oh,
I know all of, well, I don't know you. I
yes.
know.
Oh, you should recognize him from the last few moments of your life.
I'm dead.
No, if you were dead, you wouldn't be here, Dakin.
Maybe.
And I
You're just
remember
not
a
living.
word. a word that you told me.
Yes. I think it had something to do with the letter B.
Bees?
Yeah, it was bees. That's what it was.
All right.
That was a close one.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, bees.
And as you're having this conversation, a tiny bat in scuba gear.
But like a frogman commando scuba gear, right? Like military
yeah, exactly,
scuba gear.
but with like a comedically large suitcase on its back, full of what you imagine are expensive infernal toiletries and things like that.
Infernal toiletries.
It swims up towards you and it like recognizes the five of you and it sort of scratches it sort of scratches its bat head and goes and it begins drawing in expensive blood, like a very strange
Designer blood.
Designer blood. That actually remains its
sparkle.
potency with patency in water, because aren't we still in water?
Well,
we're not in water.
You guys
Yeah.
don't seem to be. The bat does seem to be in water, and then, but it makes a very fancy sigil out of this, and erupting in flame is a circle portal to hell.
Adjacent.
To hell adjacent.
It's a waiting
And,
room for hell.
It's a pentagram on the right side up.
You see a sign, and it says, "If you were dead, you'd be home already." And it's the what'd you call your school?
The Demonic Academy for Dainty Demons and Otherworldly Creatures.
Austin's here.
That's a
But,
good reveal. But
You
so-
didn't know he was here the whole time.
It's true.
Silly listeners of podcasts.
yeah, you stupid can't even see us.
him.
But
Listen harder.
yeah, so yeah, Sherlock Holmes knew he could hear Austin was here. But striding manfully through the portal that has been created, it all like arc, I should say, that you see like all of a sudden what appears to be water, the bottom of the ocean, but no water. Normally what would happen would be water would be rushing into the portal on the other side, but it's different, and you actually your mental senses are tingling. I don't know. It's very being you. It's been
Maybe
a while.
it just doesn't want to mess up my hair.
Yeah, and
That's
so
gotta- thanks, water.
Good
You keep doing you. I'd wave hello, but
hey, Ark, your hair is looking great underwater. It's got that real moisturized sheen.
thanks, Break. Say hi to the crew.
Oh, hey guys, good old friends. Hi. Oh, and some new friends. And Break turns to Simon and goes, "Hey,
Hey,
you got a roguish look about you.
I sure hope I do.
You're trying to horn into my guy's territory. Hey,
Hey!
what's going on?
Hey, Break, settle down. These are, I actually don't know who that guy is, so maybe you can kill him, but first let's meet everybody.
I only know two of these guys. Well, Window's not technically a guy. I only know one guy.
Window, it's like you know more words since last time we met. You've found your voice.
Yes.
You knew that one. You knew that one.
He's quite loquacious now. My name is Hoodie. I am the son of the Dapperton.
Wow, he
Yes,
should
I know.
not have had children.
Well, all right, Judgy.
Well, no, just because he eats most of them, so I'm surprised you.
You're giving me a lot to think about.
You should also watch out for anger issues. They probably run in your family.
What did you say to me?
Yeah, there you go.
He knows.
The apple in the tree, etc. So,
Yes, and I'm Simon the Spectacular, and I shoot a dove out of my sleeve.
It drowns.
Immediately. No, yeah.
I was gonna say, as you shoot the dove out, a dove flies out, but it looks almost like just a clay, like sort of a taxidermy dove that flies motionlessly out through, like about 5 feet away from you, and then once it gets beyond that, it slowly starts to like fade out of existence. Like basically, as soon as you stop thinking about it, it seems to
Oh,
go away.
that's the best I've ever done that.
Oh, cool clay pigeon. I like this guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like compliments.
Yeah,
if we're
so do
done-
I. We already have so
All
much in
right.
common.
All
Well,
right.
if we're done shooting the skeet, then
Oh.
zing. Come on.
No.
What's up?
Guy.
Yeah.
We're here. Our college is doing not great.
Yeah, we had a cottage and it turned into a college. It's it's a for-profit, but it's still, I swear, it's great education. And anyways, we had a run-in with the Infernal Revenue Service, IRS, as you're probably not aware of. And
Yeah, but this guy, and he points to Simon, doesn't know shit about it. He looks dumb.
I've heard a lot about the IRS. I know a lot
what
about
have you heard?
I've heard good things. Good things, lots of it. There's lots
Excellent
of the
Yelp
IRS.
reviews.
You heard wrong.
That's right. Oh,
Well, here's the thing: is our money went missing. As you may recall, I had between 3 to 4 bags of gold. I never counted them. I just estimated. Nobody counts my money, not even me. And it's gone. It's missing. And I feel like I can't even do a good job of explaining this. Can we get that IRS chick back in here?
I don't want to talk to her. She's evil. I guess we could. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I am the most. Am I not the most evil one here right now?
Well, yes, and handsome.
This
And
guy.
well exfoliated.
This guy. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry. And I snap out of it.
Cuticles are beyond reproach.
The compliment trance. Yeah. So, anyways, you guys are my old buddies, and I kind of figured maybe you could help me find. I'm missing a sibling named Arkmenos, and he is somehow linked. Basically, I need to extradite him so he can be persecuted by the IRS, and then I can get my money back.
And
my
then
college
maybe
back.
prosecuted. Also, who are you?
Yes. Are you a robot? What? Who are
I'm
you?
informed to tell you if I knew you in a previous time period, then I'm sorry for if I may hurt you
What
with
is
my
this,
addiction.
Lotron?
No, Boom! I am Locron. Insert organic matter.
What happened to your creepily overly familiar ways? And drug addiction, which
I was purged with the light of 1,000 suns.
You do seem brighter.
Also known as Kurz. Oh, you're brighter.
I don't like your jokes. Moving on.
Okay, hi.
We gotta. Maybe this shadowy character knows something about Arkmodo.
Arkmodo. I seem to recall some kind of arc type.
Did he have horns and he looked like me, but like not as good looking because he wasn't me? He's like a lesser version of
I
me.
would think so.
Okay.
What part of this character are you looking for?
Hey, you know what? I mean, I'm looking for any information you have on hand. Any sort of like something. If you've got something like, just inner pocket, whatever.
There's sort of
Whatever you've got in your sleeve, if you will.
like a muffled sound coming out of your tunic, Simon. And on that note. Hey everybody, it's me, your DM David, and I'm here to whisper some sweet nothings into your ear during this interlude. Just a couple of announcements this week. We at RP Gentlemen have looked in our hearts and we have decided that we want to give back to our RPG community. So we want to help you out if you need inspiration for your game. Maybe you're a DM and you're looking for a more creative monster than just a goblin. Maybe you want something that has 6 eyes, but also 6 hearts, so it can feel as much as it sees. Maybe you are a player and you want an exciting backstory for your character whose jellyfish farm was annihilated by pirates, and so you've taken up skydiving to learn how to get revenge on their floating fortress in the sky. Whatever you need, we will help you out. We'll come up with something crazy and we'll announce it in the episode so you can hear it and use it in your game. So tweet to us. We're not calling it a mailbag section. Instead, we're calling it the trash bag section. So go ahead and tweet to us using #trashbag, which, if you didn't realize, is perhaps the best hashtag that's ever existed. Anyway, second of all, our episodes of the Kain Campaign are all now up and posted on YouTube. We have our own YouTube channel, and we have the playlist there that you can listen to. You can subscribe to it, and every week you'll get a notification that our YouTube playlist has been updated with a new episode. And before we go, as always, no interlude would be complete without a shout-out to our patrons. Thank you so much for your donations. The show wouldn't be possible without you, and I wouldn't be speaking to you right now, which is actually what's about to happen, because now it's time to get back to the episode. See you guys next week. You were telling us about Arkmodo.
Oh, it's a it's a funny thing you should mention that because, and he pulls back his coat pocket revealing the skull of Arkmodo. I've got a little bit of it right here.
It's actually like a full embodied head. So like the brain matter that you had in the real world now here appears to be like the actual projection of Arkmodo's head.
So we're not in the real world.
Well,
We're in
maybe.
the ocean world.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, this is pretty
Arkmodo,
cool.
that's... I can't say that's a look that suits you, but
Minos! Minos! What are you doing here?
no one disregards the first syllable of my name.
Yeah, that's what we call you, little bro. Little mini Minos, the smallest of the clan and also the lamest.
There he goes again, joking around.
Hey, don't you talk down to Ark!
Yeah, thanks, Break. Yeah, hey, I've got people who like me now. Things have changed, Arkmodo, brother.
Yeah, these idiots around here. What happened to that fat lizard? I was really good at putting him down.
Hey, watch whose father you're talking about, brother.
Man, lots of different faces around here from the people who killed me. I pulled out my brain.
Oh, that was me.
Holy shit!
Hello?
Stay away from my
Wait
brain.
a sec, Arkmodo, you got killed?
Well, that's not entirely clear. The last thing.
Whoa! Maybe.
The last thing that I remember is my brain. It felt fuzzy. No, fuzzy's the wrong word. It felt sharp and hook-like, and it was out of my eye. My eye! And his eye begins to bleed where you had previously stabbed and pulled out his.
Yeah.
Nice.
This one.
That'll happen.
This weird magician guy. I don't even think he's a real magician.
Shut your mouth.
Pulled out my brain. I think.
Ta-da!
You weren't expecting it, were ya? And now you're here.
Well, I don't know where here is, but I want to go home.
Well, here's the deal. You're if I understand brain science, as I think we all know I do. You're just a little piece of brain I removed from Arkmodo. Who knows?
So,
The
wait.
real Arkmodo could be somewhere out there.
Funny magician, man.
Yes.
I have to ask. Well, first of all, I want to let you know I'm not mad about what you did to Arkmodo, mainly because, well, family feud and killing is, pretty much what we do anyways. So,
All right.
yeah, I mean, nice
I can
job.
be party to that.
Yeah, exactly. But I will say this. He's kind of important to me because what I like even more than you is all the money that I used to have, which I no longer have because it is missing, and I need to find Arkmodo to finish this plot. So my question is he still out there, or is this all that's left?
Why? One bird, one bird in the hand, two birds in the bush.
Is this a
why-
trick?
Whoa!
This is not a trick. My thought is this: tell you what, I'll give you a family discount. Do you have any?
Am I being sold to?
Do you happen to have any salve pouches?
Am I guessing a card? I'm confused.
No.
Salve patches are a whole
Pouches.
thing.
Salve
whole
pouches. Interesting.
Yes.
I could certainly make you some from the infernal toiletries that I brought. I have toilet parchment and
I don't know that I'd know the difference between toilet pouches and salve pouches. I never really inspected the goods.
Minos, are you trying to get me to give you some of my allowance? Like, I'm definitely not going to give you any of the allowance that Dad gives me.
well, all of your allowance, brother, was my allowance before you stole it from me and hazed me however they haze people in hell. You remember.
Whatever, like, I don't even need allowance anymore. I got a job working for Dad's boss.
Think with your head, Arkmodo. You're not doing that anymore. Wait, did you say you're working for our father, Arkmenthus, Arthritis Arkmenthus?
No, like, not even. I'm totally working for his boss, the Plague Bringer. I went above
Plague
Dad to get a
Bringer.
sick-ass internship with Bonobo.
Oh,
If it makes you feel any better, Ark, he didn't do so great.
that actually does make me feel
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I got a lot of networking contacts, but after that, I sort of petered out.
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, you always were a shithead, so
Oh, good one, Ark.
thanks, Greg.
So, question. You two are from hell, correct?
Jason.
Hell
Or so I'm told.
Even better.
It is better.
I
It
do
is
the air,
better.
I do the air quotes, but I don't have hands. It seems.
I'll do them for you. And I put
And I-
2 little fingers up underneath him and do a little
Say
air quote.
hell.
Quote,
Thank you, Simon.
you're welcome.
Maybe in death I could be friends with you.
Well, only if you like being drunken by your friends. Drankin?
You're going to drink me?
Drinking.
Dakin.
Wow, this is
What?
this is really dark. I think we have a job for you at my college.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I am the fire spirit.
Really? Hi.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, flames, hell, fire, synergy. That's my pitch.
I was with you till you said synergy, and I kind of hate you subconsciously. Yeah, it's this whole thing with our ex-business dean. But okay, so you're saying you'd be interested in some sort of arrangement.
if
for a
you need
chance.
help, I might be able to. I'm very powerful.
We haven't had time to test that yet.
These guys don't seem convinced. Lotron, is he powerful?
Maybe.
Window, is he powerful?
Powerful
Maybe.
window.
Two maybes make a yes. Where I'm from.
So, it's like 50-50. Alright?
Well, before we get to the terms of your demonic employment, I need to... Arkmoto, you need to tell me.
Yeah.
This plague bringer, what is
Yeah.
he planning?
What, like I'm gonna tell you, Mino, so you can get all the sick connections? I'm like number one.
Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face.
Who?
Flick his nose.
Oh, my nose! I
Really
just got
hard.
that redone. Oh.
Oh, you should sue.
Yeah, I'm gonna sue you, and I'm gonna sue, like, everybody
I
you
meant the
work
guy
with.
who redid your nose. It looks terrible.
Oh, like,
Zing!
yeah, Ark,
Fire
you tell-
Spirit knows what I'm talking about. Was that a burn?
Yeah, and then I do a wheel of whip into motion.
He doesn't even get it, Ark. That was a pun on a pun.
Well, I mean, you're right, but it's fine.
Pun squared.
Anyways, what was he up to?
Yeah, the plague bringer. I mean, he's got all sorts of machinations. I was just like one little chess piece in his huge game of chess.
What chess
Or-
piece were you?
Nope.
Specifically.
Specifically, I was
important.
told I was a rook once.
I'm not gonna pigeonhole myself. You gotta metaphor for the job you want, not metaphor for the job you got.
Did you say pigeon on it? Then Simon shoots out another bird.
Pigeons!
Come on!
That's our new thing now. Whenever anybody says pigeon,
Window, I sort of agree.
You gotta work on your catchphrases.
Yes.
You sound like you could use a rebranding. I was in that field. I was working on Bonobo's marketing campaign. Maybe you'd like me to work on yours.
oh, that's the word.
Yeah.
Well, I find it odd that you were working for something that could easily be the name of a garment company that makes custom-sized pants.
Yeah.
But I
The-
suppose it's just a town name,
Like
Bonobos.
the biggest pants that are going to enwrap the world and like kill everybody.
Pants that will wrap the world.
Yeah, you don't even get it, Minos. Your like tiny mind can't comprehend.
Look who's calling mine's tiny. Tiny head.
Yeah, that's right. That was a good one. I took your brain out, Arkmoto.
Burn him again,
God,
Fire
the
Spirit.
memories.
Burn him again.
The memory.
All right, roll for persuasion. Roll for persuasion to tell me what the evil plan is. Fucking my classic bad rolls. 8. No, 9.
You know, Minos,
Way better.
Game changer.
Mic drop.
just perfect.
No, wait, 9.
Minos, all I'll tell
Stop calling me that.
you might as well ask me to stop breathing or stop like having
Persuasion roll. I
having
asked him to stop breathing. 14. No.
Oh,
Wait. Plus 17.
Nice.
fair enough. I will stop calling you that. I'll use my other derisive nickname.
Shit.
No, never mind. I'll just.
That was so creative.
All right.
I was upset. No, that's not my nickname. Don't call me that.
No, don't
That's
worry.
your childhood nickname.
I'll call it. I will henceforth refer to you as Lil Bro, for I respect you slightly more than I used to. But Dad is also simply a chess piece in the Plague Bringer's plans. He has just all sorts of evil stuff to bring forth some sort of chaos on the world. I'm not entirely sure what his plan is, but I'll tell you this much. He hates Timora.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. It's not like I signed up as an intern and he was like, "Hello, intern, let me tell you all about my evil plan so that you could just blab it to your family and then ruin it."
That was oddly specific.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying he didn't say that to me.
Okay, what is Timora? Someone monologue. Or
I'm the wrong
soliloquy, or-
person to ask about many things.
I know lots about Timora. Let me tell you.
Tell us, magician, magician friend.
Yes, if memory serves, Timora was the largest of the gods at creation and has not lost
Oh, we got a creationist here.
much weight since then, but looks great still.
Ooh!
And also the god of sweat. Sweaty sweatpants. Sweatpants.
I
Am
wouldn't.
I right?
I wouldn't.
The pants that will wrap the world.
But in a comfy, soothing
In a
way.
comfy
with
drawstring.
elastic band.
Elastic band.
And Break puts his hand on your shoulder arc and goes, "I'd expect so much misinformation from this new, less good rogue. Timora is the goddess of travel and luck and adventurers."
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice, Break. Nice.
You dare besmirch the name of Kurz. Kurz is luck. Kurz is life.
Kurz is the old god of Timora. He works for her.
All is forgiven.
Yeah, Break's pretty smart. He knows a lot, guys. So
Yeah.
tread carefully. Not as much as me, but
She was the one who created the Living Gate back in the day. Eons ago.
We just met the Living Gate.
What?
Yes.
That's impossible. The Living Gate exists in the psychosphere. We would have to be in the psychosphere for that to happen.
We're like underneath the sea right now.
Holy shit!
Holy ship!
I was distracted by Ark's well-maintained manicure.
we all were. My cuticles are cute.
Yeah.
Two truthicals. Also,
Are you trying to get in on this?
No, I just sensed that he used
I'm
to.
Mike Holden. Hold me back, Art.
I sensed that he used to change up his accents a lot, and I decided to idolize him by going French instead. So I'd say
I'd take
two
it-
tails up. If I had two tails,
I take it as tribute, and I'm flattered.
And Arkmoto again says, "Well, little bro, I think maybe I should go with you. I don't want to be in the hands of this insane Tempest agent anymore. At least you can take me back to Dad. Maybe we can find my body, stick my
mean-
brain back in there."
Kinda suck.
That's what I usually said to you.
I know.
We
that's-
must be brothers.
You're backing up my points. I don't know, Magician Man.
Yes.
Could I trade you infernal toiletries in the form of various travel pouches and,
Give me a quantity. Horn man.
4.5.
Four.
We use fractions in hell because they're evil and difficult to multiply.
It's a good exchange rate.
All right, I will take it. Can I have one last taste before it goes?
Daddy like.
This is,
Wait,
this
what?
is getting weirder.
Taste it
I
for the
don't know
first
what
time.
a taste of what? A taste of.
Yeah, what taste of what?
Are you a foodie?
I am.
Okay.
Whoa!
nice tall frosty glass of your brother.
Yeah. I
Ah.
drink brain stuff to give me powers. It's fine. You would know that if you had adventured with us.
You would know a lot of things if you'd adventured before you'd adventured with them.
That's true.
When I was around.
Apparently you went to
Bro.
prom.
Apparently what?
Apparently you went to prom. That's some high adventure right there.
That's shout out to prom. We did.
I've been meaning to bring that up. So if there's only 50% prom boys, like are we still the prom boys?
Prom boys forever
Absolutely
and ever.
not.
Oh, 75.
Wait, you guys waited till I came back to change the name in front of me.
Rebranding.
Maybe.
bro.
Wow.
But I just
Wow.
got this brand. It says the Prom Boys for life.
Yeah.
It seems like it's
and
on purpose.
His
It's on
nipples
purpose.
inside the P and it's perfect.
Yeah.
Prom boy, holla.
Holla.
Well, you two take on the name. By the way, do you have a card?
Yes. And I like.
What is he supposed to say to that?
And I grab one of Simon's playing cards, and I'm kidding. Do you have playing cards?
No, I'm
I
talking
have
about
real
like
cards.
like
and
a
I hand
business
you an
card.
Oh, business card. I got you. Yeah, we have infernal. Well, we generally trade them. They're contracts. But Break, notarize a card for him.
Give it to me. And he stamps you just hard. Stay away from my man!
Well, that seems like
call us at that number if you want to reach us.
Yeah.
that
Also-
seems like it'd be a dex contest.
Where would you put the card? You have no limbs.
I'd
You
swallow it,
clothes?
and then I would know it's knowledge. That's how things work, obviously, with his brain concoctions.
That's right. And I squeeze a little bit of Arkmodo so his juice comes out onto my tongue.
Hey, what's
From
going
which
on?
orifice?
And so now you gain that, what we had talked about
Oh,
earlier,
yeah.
that special power.
So is it going?
Yeah, you have it.
All right, everybody has to make a wisdom saving
Oh, are you
throw.
gonna try to do it?
It's just happening.
Okay.
It's happening.
So
Oh,
what? Wait,
man.
but describe like the vision that appears.
Okay, so above or around this, the water seems to transform into glowy eels everywhere, and they're all doing like a crazy dance, like as in
The electric eel slide?
The electric eel slide. Yes.
Whoa.
The electric eel slide.
Actually, everyone besides Simon has to roll at disadvantage because of current situations where you are.
What does disadvantage mean again?
You
Take
roll
the
again and
lowest.
take the lowest.
It's so much far worse.
Bullshit!
4.
So wait, this
Three.
is what, dexterity?
These electric
no,
slide eels are
wisdom.
getting a window.
Wisdom.
17.
Wisdom 13 plus 14.
Yeah.
Do you
So
add your
it'd be 10 plus my proficiency, which would be, so it'd be 14.
Yeah. So
Save.
I believe Break didn't make it.
Do you do I take proficiency on wisdom saving throws? Because I'm I'm a druid.
if you have proficiency on wisdom saving,
I do.
Yeah, then you do.
Oh, then I got I'm got 15.
Okay. And Window?
Nope.
Okay, so Window and Break are mesmerized by this vision of eels.
So is Simon.
And Simon is
He memorized
so,
himself.
so you guys are incapacitated for the time being until somebody shakes you out of it.
Yeah.
And you,
So that was weird.
wow.
That was weird. I'm gonna grab the infernal.
And
Yes!
Arkmodo, like, since you drank essentially half of the brain, I'm imagining you just sort of licked his face. But now he's only half a head and like half a skull. He looks like the Phantom of the Opera.
So half a brother better than none.
What's going on, little bro? This is super weird.
You've got a lisp.
I know, half my tongue is gone.
Alright, well, this has all gotten very dark, so I think I'm just gonna maybe pluck that out of the pocket.
Eels!
And
Eels
I'm gonna-
everywhere!
I'm gonna tuck some infernal toilet paper and travel bags into his side of
Lapel.
his pocket, into his lapel.
Eels everywhere. Yeah.
And Break, we can't have you idolizing anything that's not me, so I'm gonna have to shake you, and I just
Ark. Did you see those eels? They were awesome. We should get some of those in hell. We could teach them about eels.
I shake him again.
Oh, Ark, hey, did you see you? You're really awesome. We should teach them about you.
I pat him on the head.
Thanks. Oh, yeah.
All right, well, team and half head of brother, it's time for us to go. Wait, where the Arkmodo? Where are we going to find it? Whatever it is we're supposed to find.
My buddy's in the material realm. You're gonna have to get back there somehow. Maybe. Hey, Ark, if we're in the psychosphere, we could just like go back to hell through the portal and then go back to the material realm. That should work.
Yes, alright. So, and then Hoodie waggles his tail next to his head and goes, "Call me."
I probably will actually. Yeah, you seem like you're a serpent, right?
Yes.
All right, you're good. I've got this issue. We've been growing a lot of trees on our grounds, and they've got apples, and no one's picking them. So if you could maybe be our gardener.
It is stereotyping, but I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. And enough allegorical content. I'm going to. Yeah. So I go up to Break, and we just like hold hands. in a demonic.
Fusion. Ha!
A demonic portal, just like
the shape of a heart
whirlpools.
opens
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The
Yeah.
heart sprouts from our hands.
Yeah, see you guys later. Probably not.
Eels.
Bye, guys.
And wait, I'm gonna draw a mustache on this loser. And he draws it on Simon as he's out of it. Yeah, whoa, what a loser. No one could replace you, Ark. Prom boys forever.
Prom boys forever. Love you guys. See you
Bravo
soon.
forever. Yes.
Bye, team.
Eels forever.
So new name, right?
I heard that and the portal closes.
And on that note, we will end episode 30 of the Kain Campaign. Thank you for listening. And if you didn't listen, why are you listening to the end of this episode?
Nice.
Selectively listening to just the endings, David, because you make them so good.
So good.
like-
And we've got your winning lotto numbers: 27,
82,
42,
67.